Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it out. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Tonight, we gonna let it out. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it out.
Well, hello. I need to fix my camera. I say it every night. I don't think about it till I come on. I feel like I'm too high up or something. But then you guys might not be able to see this sign. I don't know. I think that's the way we did it for a reason. But something about it's bothering me. Maybe it's because my desk has moved over. Maybe that's it. But welcome in, everyone. It's good to see you. My name is Tanya. This is TitaniumBuilt. Thank you for coming and joining us and spending a little bit of your evening with me tonight. I do appreciate it. If I sound like I have a little bit of a lisp, it's because I do right now. So don't worry about that. It's cute. It's endearing. It's endearing, I'm saying. So welcome on in. Let me know if you guys did anything fun today. What is today? Is it Tuesday? Tuesday. Yep, it's Tuesday. The 3rd. I was going to say the 2nd, but it's the 3rd. It is the 3rd. Hey, Ladybug. Hey, Jessica. Welcome in. Welcome back. We're going to turn you into a true crime gal. Hey, Jackie. Question. There was an interrogation video, so I didn't see that one. It's more like, well, yeah, it's a question and answer. It's kind of like an interrogation, I guess. I mean, they sit them down the question and answer. But they only give you so many characters, however you say that. So I just put in interrogation because I knew more people would be like, oh, video of him in the police station. Hey, Casey. Is she doing good in dance? Does she love it? I used to love it. Is she? She's behind. Yeah, she puts her videos. Let me see, actually, real quick for you. Because she's been like covering it, but I think she is behind. She says day 31. But I don't know. That's on her podcast, though. Hey, Princess. Hey, Kitsy Cats. I actually knocked her over the other day. Nancy's in my closet. I have a life-size Nancy Grace cardboard cutout. I used to have her out all the time, but she just doesn't really go with the flow. You know, she's not always here. She's not dependable, you know? I can't get any help around here. Got the dog sleeping. The cat was wanting something before the live. I don't know what he wanted, but it was funny. You are from Ohio too? I didn't even know that, Jessica. Okay, you live in Michigan. Okay, I remember because you said you like Michigan. I remember that. And thank you for becoming a member. And hello, Cole. And there's me dancing on in here. And that dress I'm wearing, it is available at my store, Poppy and Ari. Every time I show that, I'm gonna start saying that. If you're ever in the wrong live and you want to go from the vertical to the horizontal view, this is just what I do. It's just the easiest way I think to do, but I just like the video and then I go into my liked videos and it's the first one and then you click it and you're in the other chat. So that's what I do anyway. Because I have a couple of people that I know that only go vertically and I don't like vertically. Hey Laura, hey Marcella. I feel like I can't see as much. And if I miss anybody, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Jessica. That means a lot because my boyfriend sent me a picture today. Whoa, child, he looks so good. I said, you put a filter on there, Vincent? Hey, Laura, I don't know if I said hey to you. Oh, no, not the ER. But yeah, he took a picture of himself because he was taking a picture of the dogs. And yeah, I was like, do you have a filter on your face, sir? And he's like, no. He's like, maybe it's the lighting or he's this light from his computers. I'm like, no, that's not what it is. You're just beautiful. Hey, David, Mr. David. Did I say hi to Kitsy Cats? I think I did. South of Springfield. What would be south? Might be where I'm at, kind of. I'm near Springfield. I'm like 30 minutes from there. Lenora. Oh, oh. I don't know. That's one I haven't heard. I've never heard of that before. Well, welcome on in, everybody. I'm a little slow today. I don't know what it is. I'm a little slow today. But I'm here. I'm here and I'm ready. I'm ready to watch this video with you guys, actually. Okay, before we get started, somebody actually got a hold of me today from the Tip City. I don't know who this angel was, but they came in the form of an email. And they said, yes, sweetie, because I wrote like a paragraph. And they said, yes, sweetie, can you give me a name and maybe like an address of what body cam you want? I don't know who she is, but I mean, MVP, I'm giving her the MVP award. Like she was like, I didn't realize that she had wrote me back. Like right after I wrote her, she wrote me right back. So I wrote her tonight and let her know case number, name, the address. I told her a couple different, I wanted a couple different body cams, like different nights. If there was anything that was ever like anybody ever sent there, to that home, I want the body cam footage of that because you never know. They may have had a domestic dispute at one point in time or something like that. Cops show up, who knows? Or a dog runs out in the neighborhood, dog warden comes, But they were really trying to. So I went in person, 35 minutes one way. Didn't mind that. Didn't mind it at all. Went in person. They didn't look at it. She didn't know what a FOIA was, but I'm at the clerk's office. So then I call and they tell me I have to email. So then I email and I don't hear anything for a little bit because I'm getting antsy. And then I call again. This was like within a couple of days. And then they told me I had to call the prosecutor, ask the prosecutor. I've never heard of that in my life. I've done FOIAs for 4 years. I've never, ever went to a prosecutor for a FOIA. I'm like, okay, you want me to go to the prosecutor? What's the number? So they give me the phone number and I call and leave a message. This person calls me and leaves me a message back because I was at physical therapy. And he said, I'm a private attorney. They didn't even give me the prosecutor's number. They gave me some private attorney's phone number. I'm like, oh my geez. So when that person wrote me back today, it was like a godsend. So hopefully anything else that comes out, they're going to send it to me. And I told them to keep my FOIA. I said, just keep it. Next time, I'm going to tell them to keep it. Just keep this, put it back there. I don't know. Hang it up or something. But We are going to talk about Ashley Fylnn really quick before we do. I know. I do have a case that I want to talk about, I think, tomorrow afternoon with you guys. Right before I got on the live, for some reason, I'm in the Ohio algorithm. Okay. So before I even knew where it was, I was like, oh my goodness. So two little girls in Cleveland were found. They were found in 2 suitcases around 6 p.m. last night. They were found near a school in a field, and they were buried in shallow graves, like apart from each other. The girls they didn't tell us like really anything about what they look like other than that they were black. That's all we know. We know that one of the little girls is approximately between the age of 8.5 and 13 years old. And the other one is approximately 10.5 to 14 years old. So very close in age. The man who found them was just out walking his dog, minding his own business. The snow had melted. So he's like, oh, we can go back, let his dog run a little bit more. And that's when he found the first body. So he called police, obviously. Their bodies were intact. I guess there's people already out there spreading rumors that they weren't intact, but they were. And then a lot of people are saying, well, how could they get a 13-year-old body in a suitcase? Sarah Boone. That's all I got to say. Sarah Boone. She got Jorge, her boyfriend, to get in a suitcase, and she never let him out. So, and Gannon Stout. I don't know how, big he is compared to one of the bodies. Like, I mean, he was younger, but still. Yeah, I think it's going to be, I mean, I was just like, that case drew my attention. As soon as I saw suitcase, I was like, oh, not another one. Because Vincent just asked me, he said, are any of those cases that you were covering with the suitcases, are they all done? I'm like, yep, they're done. So no missing children's reports. No. Good question. I actually had that in my notes, but I forgot to tell you guys. Yeah, no, they're not matched to anybody that's missing. Doesn't sounds like I'm not gonna say nothing, but it sounds like somebody close. If there's no missing reports, and if you think about it, this man used to walk back in there, back by the school where they were found, and he stopped going there when we just got that big heavy snow. So that was like last week or something, the week before. So they could have tried to bury them like right before the snow hit, maybe. I don't know. But I'm thinking they were there before the snow, because I don't see anybody digging snow and then digging through ground. And plus it's going to be hard. Even whenever it wasn't snowing, the ground was hard. I think that's why they're only half buried. They were like semi-buried, like shallow graves. And I think that's because the person who was digging it couldn't dig. They wouldn't talk about the luggage. There was a press conference. There were some really good questions in the press conference, and we'll listen to it tomorrow. And they said as soon as they find out anything from the medical examiner, she'll get on there. She'll do a press conference and she'll tell us like everything that they can tell us. I guess it was the chief. The chief, she was really nice. Like she had her like wits with her. You know what I mean? She knew what to answer, what not to answer. And then she just kept saying, I'll divert that to the medical examiner and stuff. So yeah, the luggage, that someone asked if it was like the name of it, like the brand. And they were like, we can't tell you that. So, hey citizen, but I wanted to let you guys know about that before we started this. Cause that case, I was like, oh my gosh, like it just like shocked me. And then we'll do another Madison Fields update. We did one the other night, but we'll just keep on that case too. The little girl that's missing. There's been an arrest in that case, Kyle Lawrence. So, but anyway, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the channel. If you are new here, my name is Tanya. This is TitaniumBuilt. We do talk true crime here every evening or every day. If that's something you're into and you appreciate the coverage, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I think it's like 40% of you guys aren't subscribed or something like that. And you watch me. What are you doing out there? Subscribe. If you guys don't mind, hit the like button. It does send the video out, and that really helps the channel as well. And if you want to share it, share away. But tonight we're going to talk about Ashley Fylnn and Caleb Carl. Ashley Fylnn, of course, she was 37. She was found shot in her home in Tip City, Ohio on February 16th, 2026. Her husband, Caleb Carl, 39, a former contestant on the greatest show, American Idol. I was being sarcastic. He made a 911 call reporting that a possible burglary was happening and that he claimed that an intruder had come in and shot his wife. He was saying that he was on the couch And then he was saying he was in the bedroom with his daughters. He was a lot of places. But police later determined with, evidence that the scene appeared to be staged, and they went ahead and they arrested him. But they have been putting out body cam footage and plunder. I don't know how she did it. She must have been on the phone the whole day with like 3 phones. I can just picture her with like, I'm gonna have to do an AI picture of her and send it to her with like a bunch of phones. Like, because it's crazy how they were like, not wanting to give it out. But you can see in the footage we watched last night, Caleb is visibly emotional, I guess. I mean, we don't know as of right now if it's fake or not. I mean, technically he's innocent until proven guilty, but the oh my gods were a little too much, right? He was hyperventilating, he was crying, he was throwing up in a trash can. Now, I don't know if that was real or not. You know what I mean? If I was that cop, I would have been looking. But he repeatedly asked the officers if his wife is gone, and he calls his mother in response, and also calls Ashley's mother. And she comes over. She's in mom mode. She's ready to take care of the grandbabies. She's trying to, help in everything that she can. Help her son-in-law. As soon as she walks up, can we get him a blanket? Very such a nice mother-in-law, really. Very nice. But so then 3 days after the shooting, Caleb was charged with murder, felonious assault, tampering with evidence, and they are going to put those other charges on him. I'm assuming, I don't know when they're going to slap him with them. Maybe at the preliminary hearing right before, because we saw it in the docket. But I don't know. But Caleb's defense attorney has spoken publicly, emphasizing that they need to get the proper evidence and they need to review it. He's saying that the case is evolving, but he wants a preliminary hearing on March the 26th, whenever Caleb goes back to court. But they do. His lawyer is maintaining that his client is, not guilty, and that's the way they're going to go. So yeah, just upcoming hearing. I think that's the only thing. So tonight, what we're going to go through is we're going to go through the body cam footage, but it's going to be starting at, and I got this from Plunder. I put her link in the chat or in the description under references. I try to do that at the bottom. So we're going to start it, and it's going to be like 2 hours in. You're going to be like, why is it so far in? Because we watched the first 2 hours already. Like, that's when everything was going on in the house. Basically, she says a couple of things in the beginning, Plunder does, and then, she goes into the video. So I just kind of got it to the point where they switch officers. So like, the officer that we were like, the girl that we were like, her body cam, and this is going to be, I believe, a guy. It should have switched over by now. And I believe he goes up and he talks to the EMTs. So this is just a different viewpoint. So that might have been what she put in the beginning of this video, was just a different viewpoint, because a lot of times with body cam you'll get a few different angles. So we did do one last night. It was 2 hours. It was what, 2 hours? It was good live though. Okay, so I'll start it from here. I may speed it up if he's a little, I think at one point there it's like a little slow. It's like just traffic and stuff. They're just in the car. But I'll let you know when I do that. And I will put on, there's no closed captionings. We love the closed captionings. There was, yes, last night. I really wish I had them for you. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll come on. From last week.
Real quick, I don't know, did anybody get your guys' names or anything like that?
Yeah, I can give you my name.
Okay, are you the only one who...
I'm going to do the report, yes.
You're the only
one inside, yes.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Yeah, yep.
Yo, crime scene tape?
Huh?
Yo, crime scene tape?
Yeah, I think...
I was told to help you.
Oh, okay.
Young.
I think that's cover my phone.
I got a decent amount. I'm not sure where all he wants done at. Can you hold that for me for a second? Thank you.
Well, at least we can understand him. You know, Caleb going, "Oh my god," that was like, you know, she looks young.
What's your name? Alex. AL.
Yeah.
HUEL. HUELS.
Yep.
All right. Nope, not right now. Thank you.
I believe we looked this up too, and every cop that they had on the force was there.
Hey, what else you want done?
Can you open R2? Okay, don't know. We got called from 932 Cunningham Court. We got called because the first call came in with a pumping in progress. It said the front garage door was open. As we're getting here, the husband's here. The wife's the one shot in bed. As we're getting here, the dispatch told
This is Corey. This is my man Corey. Okay, he knows what he's doing.
us that the female that's laying in bed has been shot in the head. So we get here, husband's hysterical.
Why do you walk away? I thought we were on the stage.
Can I get your keys? Thanks.
There doesn't look like. What do you mean stage? Stage what? I wonder if it was staged in like staged in the bedroom, because that doesn't look like anything staged out there. Oh, and there's no closed captionings on this one for some reason. Won't let me do it, or subtitles.
We're not talking whatsoever. Yeah, no.
We'll speed him up. I think he just goes to his car. He's getting cranky. Isn't that by the light? Like right here? Isn't it under right here? Like in the middle, man. Right there. Right. Go back. Maybe I'm wrong. Does anybody know where it is? Because I'm dying and laughing. I'm sorry, but I am.
No, I got it.
In the middle. Right there. Right there. That's what I thought it was. Maybe not. When I went there, Lisa, like 2 or 3 days after, they still had the crime scene tape up. I wouldn't be surprised if it still wasn't up. And they had a cop out there. Yeah, they did it right. Did we get it? Well, no crime scene tape.
Damn, dude, this.
I don't mean to laugh at this guy, but he's just making me laugh. I don't know why him struggling is making me laugh. Did you get it?
Yeah, so when I went through the garage, I could see the middle console of the truck open. I didn't touch the truck.
Okay, yeah.
Nobody touched the truck.
Okay.
But I didn't.
Like asked me to talk to the husband. I said, no, he's hysterical right now.
Yeah.
Come in and do your fucking job.
Yeah. But yeah, I told her not.
We'll go down a little bit. What'd Corey say?
Nobody touched the truck.
Okay.
But
I just want to know.
I didn't.
Like asked me to talk to the husband. I said, no, he's hysterical right now.
Yeah.
Come in and do your fucking job.
Yeah. But yeah, I told her not to talk to him either. Just wait. How big of a perimeter do you want?
What?
How big do you want?
I think we just go from there to that tree. I mean, you don't need to go too big.
They went all the way back there.
We need to keep the wall so everybody goes in the house. I mean, I'm not going to worry about us because they're going in and out of the
Got
Get in there and do your fucking job or something. That ain't Corey. Hey, Higgins.
How far did you go?
Hold on to the fence.
To the what?
You went all the way to that sit.
Get on the fence. We don't like where that tape is at.
I was gonna go to this fence.
I wonder if they're looking for the gun right now. Like, even though they haven't been in the bedroom, only one cop's been in there. Wonder if he came out and he said, I don't see a gun. Because obviously if it's an intruder, right, he's not going to leave the gun in the bedroom. How's it going? I got his name and everything already.
I brought here too, but I just gave them the female's name.
I got his name, the one who went in.
Victim witnesses here or coming.
I'm just back.
Okay.
We're getting out of here.
Hey guys,
We're getting.
he's backing up a little bit.
What else do you want done?
I don't know if we. I think they got a doorbell camera. You want to try to wake him up? I don't know. I mean, to see if there's any movement on that camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you look and if you find one, if they do, try to do some waking up and I mean, try to get something.
Yeah. You can't wait. You know what I mean? Can't wait. Sorry, got to wake you up. Can you imagine the cops knocking on your door at this hour in the morning? You would think something was happening probably to one of your loved ones. Because you know a cop knock, they do the knock with the fist, like on the side. They don't do it, you know. They'd be breaking their fingers if they did that.
Well, should we try to find like a time frame?
Like I would go from the time he called. So I would say within the last hour, half hour. I mean, I talked to the squad guy. He said that
The time that he called, I don't know. To me, that sounds like maybe they're going to check to see if somebody was running out at that time. But wouldn't the guy have already been, supposed guy had already been, wouldn't he have already been gone by the time that Caleb, because remember, Caleb didn't know, he was in shock. He froze for a minute. So that means he froze for, I don't know how long, a minute, an hour, who knows? We don't know. And then he went and got his phone or whatever. He went and saw Ashley, then got the phone, then called 911. So Corey, you need to go back to like midnight. But I think Corey knows.
looked like it was recently done. Like it wasn't something that was.
He would have heard something.
That's what I'm right? I want to talk to him, but I don't know how far I should take it without detectives being here. Yeah. Especially if we don't know. I mean, should I randomize him?
Yeah.
You know. I know Brad's on his way. I'll wait till Brad gets here and let Brad take care of that. But if you want to wait till Brad gets here before we wake up them people,
yeah,
you can.
I'd rather have a time frame than, because, I mean, The back door is open, so
Preble County's on their way with the dog.
Who?
Preble. So I don't know how long it takes them to get here.
so me and Allie went through me and Allie were in the garage.
Okay.
It's clear, obviously.
Yeah. I stepped in just real quickly.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, I'm a bet I need to at least make a quick look around here before I start.
Oh, here, let me. Maybe. Yeah, I think this is them inside again. So we'll see what they say for a minute. I don't want to miss anything. Is the person that's checking at the door, looks like, maybe. Oh, I think that I think he left with the yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think he's there anymore. I think he actually left with that other cop at this point. So I was watching this right before. Yeah, because remember he left with the cop.
Right.
I thought he was in there.
Try to call. No, like 6 times.
Mandy. And do you guys remember last night? I'm gonna go back and watch it. Someone remind me because I'll forget. Okay, let me write it down really quick or type it out. Okay, remember Caleb asked for a pair of or the woman cop said, "Can I get you a pair of shoes?" Because he was leaving. He was going to walk out of the house, I think, to meet his mother-in-law outside. And he said, "Yeah, there's a." He said, "I thought he said, yeah, there's a black pair." And then she brought, no, I thought he said, I'm sorry. I thought he said, no, there's a white pair. But when she walked outside to the garage where all their shoes were, she was looking around. Remember, she couldn't find which shoe she was looking for. So she just grabbed a pair. And I thought those ones were black that she brought to him, but he wanted a white pair. Well, later on in the video, you'll see that he has a white pair on at the jail. So I'm wondering, did he go back into the garage and get the shoes that he wanted? Or am I just hearing? Maybe I'm hearing it wrong. But I'm gonna have to go back and check it out because to me that'd be kind of weird if he went back into the garage. I don't think they let him though. We saw him. It didn't look like it.
Dog's coming from Preble.
If that does it, they get fine. So you think about dead.
Yeah, so like 30 or 25.
Preble County?
You're writing down times and stuff.
I don't say she wanted to. She's better. Huh?
That's always there, isn't it? Yeah. But I think we'll let the grandma stuff past the update.
Huh?
I don't think we'll let the grandma pass the update even.
No.
In the video, when he's walking to the ambulance, that's where she got him the shoes. They look like white and black or white and green dunks, like Nike dunks. That's what they look like to me. So we'll see what they are when he goes to the jail.
How'd you do this last time?
I did like unit numbers and then like time. You know what I'm saying? Like I did unit numbers and I left 2 spaces. In, out. See what I'm saying? In, out,
You remember?
in, out. Each time that they went in and out. So like when Mike gets here, he comes in. I don't know, what's his unit number?
13. 313.
I did like lines
Yeah. I'm sorry about your door.
and I would say whatever time it is right now. What time is it?
Good night, Lenora.
316.
I would say 316 in, and then I would put a slash. And then when he walked out, I would write 327 out next to it. And then I would put another slash every time he went in and out like that.
Just gonna fast forward this part a little bit because I think this is when he just sits there and cries. Is that what he's doing? Yelling at the dogs. Well, she's taking it seriously not to talk to him. And they blurred this out for a reason, and I'm not sure why, but we'll probably find that out preliminary hearing. Wow, for the next like 10 minutes. Is somebody talking behind her? Or is it just the way that her body camera is taped? Like, you know, I don't know. It just sounds weird. Yeah, she's just chilling out here for a minute. She's playing hangman.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is when he goes out and meets his mother-in-law. And just to let you know, sorry, I don't mean to pause it, but if you didn't know, her mom is from Ohio. They live in Tip City. They live right around the corner. His parents live in Minnesota. The first phone call that he made was to his own mother. And then he called her mom in hysterics. I know that what you're going with. I mean, if he was, innocent or and all this or whatever, I couldn't imagine going through that. I'd be in hysterics too. But if I were to have to call Vincent's mother and tell her something like crazy, some bad news like that about her son, I would be in hysterics, but then I would have to be calm. I'd have to just sit there and get myself calmed down and be like, okay, you got to explain this, what's going on to, someone's parent. He was just like, she's gone. Oh my God. I wasn't in the room. That's what he said. We're looking at it from the perspective of somebody else. I'm just waiting on someone else to come in. I'm fast forward a little bit because he's just crying in the background. I was just listening to see if they said anything to each other. I don't think they do. This is just a perspective of somebody else. Okay, we're going to go to where I think he's outside right now. Yeah, because last time we were outside with them. Remember, we were outside with him and his mother-in-law. And now we're inside. We're like flies on the wall, but we can't hear anything. Plus, we already heard it. Okay. Oh, there we go. All righty. So it just like switches. And then they're going to be at the police station.
They want drone and stuff. You want to do the drone? We're going to have someone come in and do it.
Yeah, I have that jacket.
All right, here. This is another consent form. Okay. So basically, this.
Wait till you read his sweater. It's like God-sized vision. I don't know. Oh, yeah, there you can see his shoes. So they're the same ones. They're the Nike Dunks.
I want to make sure that you're aware, like, this is all you're volunteering to do this, okay? We're not forcing this. This is just to eliminate the situation as far as, like, you being there at the scene. We know you were there at the scene. You know what I mean? But when we send these out,
they want swabs. They want DNA. They want, they're going to get it all.
We have to have a standard, something to, show the lab, like, hey, he was there, kids were there, everything. Do you have any questions? You want me to go over that with you again? And this is Officer Roberts. He's our evidence collection guy, and he's really good at what he does. And, he's the guy. So everybody.
Who's this guy? Wait, I mean, is he a detective too?
And he'll get you rolling, and that way you won't have to be, just a little bit of time.
Or is he like someone from the church? Does anyone know who he is? Is he? I mean, like whoever this is, they got their lickety split. I mean, they're sitting with them. It doesn't look like these people know each other. Like these cops are like, this is a cop. You know what I mean? He said he like introduced this person, but didn't introduce him, right? We'll go back a minute. Like, look at him looking at him. Look at that look. I don't know.
Officer Roberts, he's our evidence collection guy, and he's really good at what he does. And, he's the guy. So everybody, and he'll get you rolling, and that way you won't have to be, just a little bit of time. Do you want to be here?
That's what I'm saying. Who is that guy? He looks about the same age as Caleb. Someone from the church is the only thing I could think of. Wow. Who the hell would who answers their phone at 4 a.m? It happened at 2:31. He called the police. We watched 2 hours of body cam video. So 4:30, 5:30, we'll say 5:30 in the morning. We'll say 4:30, 5:30 in the morning. This is right now, like 4:30. And this guy is just, I mean, you could tell he ran out of the house without even putting socks on. I didn't say nothing, but I noticed he didn't have on socks, but he's there for him. Like, I don't know who this guy is, but yeah, I want to know who he is. I'm looking at you.
Because they're going to end up, just because of like privacy reasons, this window, we would rather move you to another.
Yeah, you can leave. He's gonna get naked. We're gonna trip search them. Yeah, bye.
All right. Will, you need a minute?
Yeah.
Well, then that wasn't an attorney, because if that was an attorney, the attorney should be able to stay with him.
I'm sorry to meet you under these circumstances, sir. So again, you can call me Will. Now, what was your first name, sir? Caleb. All right.
For me or
From out of town, like my phone and everything.
I'm going to try to get everything processed with that we would need. And, you know, we'll see what we can do about as far as like getting it back to you as soon as possible. Yeah. But unfortunately, in this situation, it's kind of standard for us to, you know, collect everything.
I don't know how many interviews I've heard with cops where the first thing out of the person's mouth is, "Can I get my phone? Where's my phone at? You ain't keeping my phone. Oh, you're keeping my phone?" They'll say your phone is, you know, coming with us. It's, I forget the word, detained or whatever, right? For right now, we're detaining it or whatever they say. They're putting a hold on it. You cannot have it back. And you'll hear these people, they'll break down. They'll be like, "But we need it." Why you need it for, bro? Your mom or her mom, I'm sorry. Ashley's mom's got the girls. You know where to go.
Okay. I'm going to step out since you're
Thank you.
doing your thing with him. If you need anything, just,
Okay.
all right.
All right. Pretty simple process. So, I'm sure Detective Morgan.
You need this maybe.
Yeah, I got one. Thank you. Kind of told you. So for touch DNA, if there's stuff left at the residence, this would eliminate you. Like if that way, if the crime lab, they see it and they're like, okay, no, this matches the homeowner. So we need, or it doesn't. So now we have this other profile. We got to try to find out who that is.
Okay.
So with these, it's real simple. It's sterile, new packaging. So if you just open your mouth and then I just put it in and I swirl it around on your cheek a couple times. So,
Why do we not? We
I'm not trying to gag you or nothing like that. Just get that side. And if you could just turn my way, I'd get both sides real quick. Thank you, sir. And I just got to do one more.
we gotta get him better packaging. Look at this.
The box will cooperate.
Well, that one broke. Yeah, I think it's for kids. If they, when they interview.
Thank you, sir.
I can't believe that's how they put their I mean, it's sterile or whatever, I guess. Is that box sterile? Where did that box come from? Did that box come out of packaging? That was the worst box ever. That was like a Christmas box my mom would have given us kids. So because it takes so long to get into so she could take pictures, you know? That's what that's what that box was. That box was like a death trap. And then he puts the Q-tips in and they're hanging out. They can't get them better packaging. Put me on Shark Tank. I've got an idea. Shark Tank me up. I think we could put our minds together. We could come up with we could come up with a good product. I can't remember how they taught me in college. I mean, they taught us how to collect it like that. he did everything right, taking it out of the package, collecting, but I never saw no box like that.
All right. Have you ever been fingerprinted before? For jobs or anything? Sometimes do sporting events. Pretty easy process. So if you want to hop up here, sir, and then I will. So what we'll do is on these, it's going to be a thumb, and we're going to roll. Then we'll go finger, middle finger, and then pinky. So, and I will help you. So
that Caleb Carl is a pretty small guy. Like he put his wrist up, it looked pretty. I mean, he looked pretty small. Nothing wrong with it, but
right one first. So if you do your thumb, we'll just kind of get some ink on it and go down. All right. And sorry, I know it's a little uncomfortable, but it's easy to roll back this way. All right. Then pointer finger if you want to roll that. I'll get to the side here.
good.
You see that? Yeah, okay. I'll help you out here. There's a slight chance I might have to do that one over, but we'll have to do it on a different card. So, we'll come back to it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Roll from this way.
Don't worry, Caleb Carl. They won't have to do this twice, okay? Once here and then once when you go to the state penitentiary if you go. Is he just acting like he don't know how to roll his damn fingers? Or what? Because I mean that cop has happened to do every single one. You put it on there, put it in an indent, and you do roll it to this way, and then you roll it that way, and then you put it on the sheet and you roll it this way, and then you roll it that way, and you do the next finger. I mean, I've only watched this for 2 seconds and I can figure that out. And welcome in, everybody. I'll be right back. If anything happens, let me know.
Okay, so on these, this will be the left hand, and I'll help kind of get it in there, but it's just going to be touching down. So, come on here, and I'll kind of help you situate to get it in the box. All right, thanks, sir. Do the right hand. Same thing. And then thumbs. Okay. And then,
Give me just a second. I just thought of something. My dog left me. One of the dogs. Oh, I said it was 3 times then. Sorry about that. No, what I just okay, so I was just thinking they're fingerprinting him, right? So they're fingerprinting him, but there was a gun shot, right? A gun used to kill Ashley. Why didn't they do a GSR test on him before they fingerprinted him. Because now he's got fingerprints goo all over his fingers. I mean, it would still be like blowback, but I mean, I just thought of that and I was like, wait a minute.
To do it, it'll be a palm print. Mm-hmm. So if you can just try to get ink on it, you might have to go just different area. Yeah. We'll get the whole hand, so you might have to ink everything. Yeah. I can help push down in that middle part a little bit. I know it's not the easiest. And yeah, just come in here and I'll help press that a little bit. Get that. Oh, sorry. I did not mean to do that. Press too much. All right.
Good hand.
So I don't smudge that one. I'm going to grab. I'll do the same thing for the left hand. Just in case on that one, I'm just going to re-roll that one. It was the right hand. Yeah, ring finger. All right, thank you, sir. Do you want to wash your hands off real quick? Sure. So I'll just prop this door. There's a bathroom right here if you just want to wash your hands off.
You ain't gonna watch him? He could have ran out the door. Those are huge. How long does it take him to wash his hands? I mean, are we on? We're on normal speed. Okay. How long does it take? I've already sang the happy birthday song twice. Get back over here. Oh. Yeah, you're in the bathroom. I forgot.
You can have a seat while I just put these in here to cure them real quick.
You don't want to? You move over? Yeah.
So there is this window here. We could go to a different room. They want it for you to change out, and then totally up to you. Whatever, if you want to, we can go to a bigger room that there's not a window. And then so I'll finish that and then grab the camera and.
How you do?
So if you want to go to a different one, you're not. All right.
He's like, you're gonna get naked. You want the?
You can.
So he's cool. This guy, this pastor guy, he's like, yeah, fine. You could take pictures. Does he not realize they're probably going to take his clothes off him so they can see what's under there? If there's any scratches or anything, because and then there's a window in the door right here, and he's like, there's a window. We can go somewhere more private. And he's like, nah, I'm cool.
And wait until I'll grab photos of with what you're wearing right now, and then we'll change out. So you're okay right
Speed
now.
up a little bit. If it's too fast, I did speed up a little bit. If it's too fast, just let me know. We can always take it back.
Got a cold?
Coughing for weeks.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna be fun. You know what? That ain't fun. Going to jail sick. They keep the jails at like 50 degrees or something. You'll probably get better. Okay. Kills the bacteria.
All right, I'll be right back, sir. Just get photos. He said he's okay to do it here, so. All right, sir. I'll move this table over that way, at least not in front of that. All right, so we're just going to get overall pictures. I'll just kind of direct you. And if you could just raise your arms.
Maybe instead of having a pastor there with him, he should have called an attorney. I'm just saying. Because an attorney would not be probably allowing all this stuff to be going on.
Around for me. Same thing, raise your arms for me, please. And, face your right or left side, it doesn't matter.
He knows he knows nothing's going to show up on these pictures because he knows what he did. She was asleep. She couldn't react, in my opinion.
For me. Same thing on the other side. And are you able to take off your sweatshirt?
Yeah.
Yep. And set that there.
Well, we think there is, yeah.
And it's consensual. So as far as you want to go down, if we ask if you go at least to your boxers.
Do you want my shoes off and everything?
Yeah,
Consensual.
I know it's invasive. It's just
Why do we do this?
just standard for these types of situations.
That's a good question. Like I would have asked that before this, but you know, it is a good question as you're getting naked. Steel underwear.
And then if you wouldn't mind to just, you want to put on a pair of shorts.
So, okay. The bag with the shoes in it was for him. Now, I'm assuming, because he left with the cop, you know, I'm assuming that this guy that's, you know, waiting for him in the lobby or whatever, he's the one that brought him clothes to change into. I guess the officers were probably told him, like, we want to keep your clothes. You should take everything in his closet. He probably wasn't wearing that when it happened.
If you just want to hold out your hands for me. Palm up, please.
I wonder what that says.
Spread your fingers.
It's a Bible verse.
Yeah, spread them. Yep. And then. Okay. Thanks, sir. You put a shirt on. Is there any injuries on you at all? Okay. Sorry, I don't know much about the situation other than sounds like a home invasion and went bad or something like that. So, all right, let me check with the detectives real quick if they need. I don't know if they would actually need your boxers. If they do, then I'll ask. But yeah, you can open. Hey, do you need his boxers?
I don't think so.
Okay. You want to ask Sarge? Yes.
Oh, look at him. He's ready to get out of there. Can I put my
Actually, before you do that, I forgot one.
Look at him. Can I get my shoes on? He's like me at the doctor's office. When the doctor's like, you know, getting ready to say it's time to go. And I'm like up already, like getting my bag on, getting my coat on. That's him. Don't go so far.
Last thing. Could I get a picture of the bottom of your feet?
Even butt sock.
Thanks, sir. I appreciate it.
Those are his new shoes?
Yes.
Okay. So, Mr. Fylnn, I know they took your phone, or you gave it to my sergeant. Ask you for the password at all. Do you mind giving that?
No, the passcode.
Do you need his boxers at all?
Yeah, just kind of get dressed real quick. Fingerprints and swab on her. Just let me go make sure with the sergeant real quick.
Okay.
Take them off.
Hey, Caleb. They say if you're willing to give your boxers, do you have an extra pair?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't need to necessarily watch you change. So I'll just wait out here for you to be done.
So they want his boxers. He doesn't know, huh? Bree, he tried to put his shoes on and everything. He's like, you guys need me? He's like itching himself, like he's ready to get out of there, you know? Look, I've said it time and time before. I'll say it again. Maybe not y'all. I used to say this to my mom, though, back in the day. Like the first 48, them cops, I would spill the tea on everything. I don't even know what I would be spilling the tea on, but I would, because those cops, they like kind of come around you when they like interview you, you know? They like get in close. And then they're in this little room. I'd be like, get me out of here. I just don't like small spaces.
Are you done? Thank you, sir. I'll go talk with Detective Morgan, see if he has any other thing he wants to talk about.
I have this set up. That's why it's in the cloud.
Anything else from me? So I got the sides of his hands. Okay. You saw it. Anything else you need that you think I didn't get? Okay.
You just quit being so awesome.
All right. I'm going to turn this off. Here, I'll turn it off and I'll say. Sir?
Just wanted to come back in, and is there a phone number that we can reach you at? Just because we got your phone. Michelle Smith. Oh, okay. All right. I already got that. All right. At this time, as soon as we got updates, as soon as we know something.
Where did you take her?
What's that? She's home. She's still there. Okay. We don't move anything because at this time, once we have BCI come, it's kind of their scene. Okay. And then they will scour that house for everything.
Yeah.
Like it's real life CSI. I don't mean to say it's exactly like that, but they have their own standards, and there's things that I didn't even know they can do today. All right, Caleb, can we just stand up when we place number test? All right.
I was muted. Dang. I said, who's this guy? And then look at his face. He didn't know going down there. What did he do? Oh, I bet you they got him to come down on the guys that he was going to pick his cell phone up. I bet you. Because they always get you to come to them somehow. Usually. Right? They'll be like, sometimes they'll call your lawyer. They'll reach out to your lawyer and say, hey, like if they want to give your lawyer that respect. Sometimes cops and lawyers have a little thing, you know, where they'll tell like, hey, I'm coming to arrest your client. But if it comes in, we'll be, you know what I mean? Like the arrest warrant it'll go bye-bye. So that's his brother. Oh, guess a nose resemblance. Okay, we'll go back and we'll listen to this. Yeah, you go tell him. Look at this guy. He just happens to be in the lobby hanging out. That'd be me.
Can we just stand up when we place number test? All right.
Step forward.
You want evidence?
What's that?
Turn it for me, sir.
We're not going to discuss that.
What evidence?
Okay,
Put your hands together for me. Like,
Did Patrick call you?
Who are you, sir?
What's that?
Did Patrick call you?
Now, I didn't know that he was.
His lawyer's supposed to be going right now.
Okay, yeah, we'll get in touch with him.
I'm being cordial, I'm being cooperative. So,
You want to give him a hug real quick? And go ahead.
Give him a hug. It'll be all right.
I'm sure it'll come up. There's no evidence. We know how much you love that one.
He said there's no evidence, like he knows what's going on.
He's strong. You're Sandy. He's strong. Okay. Work out.
sir, do you have anything that's going to poke or stick me? Any sharps or anything?
His brother, not his dad. Older. Just a weird dude, brother.
He hasn't eaten days. Can you get some water at least?
They'll give him food.
Are we holding on priority calls then? I got a drop that came in.
Relax your arms for me for a second, sir.
He hasn't eaten in days. Can you at least get him some water? What the? Are you freaking kidding me right now? He's getting arrested for murder. And you're wondering if he's going to get a snack? Yeah, on the way to jail, we're going to stop by McDonald's and get him a Happy Meal.
Can you spread your legs for me real quick?
I thought it was his dad doing it. I mean, it looks more like a dad.
Just walk with us. You're gonna go down this hallway, and so right now you're gonna be fingerprinted, and we'll go from there. Okay?
Not again.
Go all the way down to the end here.
Back to the same room, isn't it?
And you'll take a left.
Nope, not.
Let me get the door for you. We go up the ramp. Sergeant's there. Mm-hmm. If you just have a seat for us, do you want to? You care to? I got to download. Looks all right.
Jeez Louise. What? Can we? How many guns did that guy have?
Right there. So I left my glasses in the car. Yeah.
Sarge, do you have his? Thank you. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I wonder what he said. I'm so curious.
I'll just read it off to you. I'll shoot it to that point.
Okay. Sir, what state were you born in?
It's true. Sometimes they'll give you some food while you're sitting in there talking to them. Can we stop at Burger King?
Detective Morgan, what changed within 2 minutes?
Well, I don't want to get into it too much, okay, but evidence evolves, and that's where we're at.
What evidence?
Well, like I said, we're not going to discuss this at that time, or discuss that at this time. There's going to be a day in court. Everybody has a day in court.
See, I don't like that.
That's where things are at right now.
Where's my arrest affidavit? My arrest affidavit would tell me.
You can't tell me anything.
Not at this time.
See, I don't like that. I'm gonna admit that I don't like the way that the law works in that aspect. Like, we're gonna arrest you. We'll tell you what we're arresting you for, but we won't tell you why. Like how we've come to this decision. Like you gotta wait till court, which is only like the next day normally. But still, I want my arrest affidavit. I want to read it while I'm getting ready for bed.
What's the case number? 26 TC 01027.
I could have said that. I know that number now. Where's Corey?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. 2903.11. A1, A2.
It just wants the. It doesn't go to the subsections.
A1. And an MB times 2.
Okay. Is that this correct?
Well, let me double check.
Okay.
I don't think he said what he was arrested for, Laura. But normally they'll read you your rights like right when they're getting ready to like talk to you or whatever. That way it's fresh in your mind, and they're like they have that on video, like I don't know, as you're sitting down to talk. But I don't remember them saying. But his dad, brother, or whatever, whoever it is, he sure as hell said, you know, what evidence? Well, maybe you should have said, what charges? I don't know if they're linked to
Yeah,
one yet. I
twice.
can't remember. Let me look.
You can't say A1.
Okay. This is A1.
And
I think that was the Tepe case.
B.
Okay. I gotta finish this one. The other one was
A1. A1.
Okay.
Give it.
Yeah, they haven't said in this case, but they did in the Tepe case. Remember McKee, his gun match, they had the silencer and stuff. That might be the case you're thinking of.
Let's do that. It doesn't list it.
We don't know if they found the gun. I'm sure they did. I'm sure it was in his console, or maybe he put it somewhere else because maybe that's where he was going to say the intruder got the gun. But how would the intruder know to go to that weird back door, push the refrigerator, go get in his truck to get the, you know what I mean, to get the gun when there was a shotgun inside the house? He said, and another a pellet gun. That one would do the trick, but he had 22 also in the house. You might find out from the hearing if they go through with it. Okay, they're just like hanging out here, just not doing much. So we'll see.
With those rights in mind.
Oh wait, here we go.
You understand? You understand or not? You're aware.
Oh, okay. Now he's going to
Hey, just so you're aware of your Miranda rights, okay? I'm only going to say them. You can tell me you understand or not. I'm gonna say them to you, okay? You have the right to remain silent. You understand? You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one. Do you understand? Okay. Anything you say can be compelled to do in the court. Do you understand? If you do, with those rights in mind.
He didn't say, "Oh, son of a bitch." I hope they don't get him on this. He didn't say if you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. And I know in Chad Doberman's case, that's how he got off the freaking death penalty, because like they had to throw that out.
You can talk to these guys, or you do not have to.
They weren't read all the way through.
So, just so you're aware.
All right, sir. So I'm going to fingerprint you. It'll be pretty much the same as I did the other day, if you remember me fingerprinting you. So if you can go ahead, step up here, and this one's
Back outside.
what's that? No, this one should be okay now. It just the top popped off. All right, sir. So left hand, I'm going to help kind of guide you in here.
All right.
And right thumb. Left hand. I'm sorry, right hand. I'm going to rescan that one real quick. Get it down a little further.
I don't think we probably need to hear. Well,
Water.
maybe we do. Wonder what he's thinking about in this moment. It's 12:10. I don't know, AM, PM. I don't know, probably PM, I would say. And he's not even in the good part of the sheriff's department anymore. He's back into the jail. He's going back towards the jail.
Do you want a drink of this water, or you want to wait? You sure?
Take a drink of that water, brother.
Did you get a drink?
He didn't.
No. Okay. All right, sir, if you can stand up for me again. And place your hands behind your back for me.
Right? It's probably better than what's in the actual jail. They ain't gonna
This one okay?
water in the jail. You don't get you know what I mean? Like in the jail, they're gonna give you a cup and you can go take that to the restroom and go fill it up in that tap water. That tap water, right? You know what I mean? You should have taken the water. You should have said, actually, can I get something more refreshing, like a Mountain Dew or a Pepsi or something? I don't know. You're going to jail, bro, for probably forever. Maybe for not. We don't know, but probably forever.
We're gonna go out.
Your stuff, right?
Yeah, I gotta get my stuff. We'll hang here for a second. I gotta get the stuff, and then you'll be transported to the Miami County Jail. Okay.
Oh, Jessica, you didn't see the interview he did for American Idol. Make sure we get her. We'll look that up, or we'll get you the link because it's cringe.
Just bring right here.
Yeah, one of those cold soda and a half.
Take them out this one?
Yeah.
Space door. Look at that.
Okay.
So I'm assuming he said he had a lawyer, right? I didn't hear him say anything after they gave him his Miranda. So I'm assuming that's what he said. And because they're taking him right to the jail. As soon as someone says, I want a lawyer, or, I don't want to talk, I want a lawyer, they immediately have to shut it down. That's what the problem was with Chad Doberman, I think. was that he said he wanted an attorney, but then he kept talking and it ended up getting thrown out. It was so bad. Like bathroom tap.
Hey, Morgan.
Yeah.
Is it already in Fylnn?
Yeah, it's the best looking.
Okay.
At least not that I know.
What
Do you want these?
what do you want me to do about that? Just
If you don't mind, these are government.
okay.
You want
Yeah, have these. Yeah, I'll at least get the one in, and then I'll go from there. That way, it's at least in. Then I'll get the rest and clarify. All right. Hey, thanks.
Oh man, here we go. Going into the jail.
All right, sir. We have patrol parked out here.
Oh, come over to the jail.
Okay.
They got to take him over to the jail from the sheriff's office. See, most of the jails in Ohio, they're just built under the sheriff's office, like in the basement.
I got these pockets on. All right, sir. You have a seat for me. Yeah. It is. Is it warm back there? You want the window cracks on? Let me know if it's too much, if you get too much cooler air, okay? $318.
$380, good.
We're out to CJ, male 21. $318, Joe. Turn out CJ, male 21. Got a name number break. 98112. I'll get a charge in a minute.
They just drive it. He ain't gonna talk. I think he says he's not talking though. Hey, both hands on the wheel, sir. We got to do it. You got to do it too. Actually, you don't have to do that anymore. Did you know that? Is this just him driving? I can't remember. I didn't watch the end.
MC27, I'll take the assist one.
How far is the jail? Because I mean, I know some of you guys, some other people are from around the area, and I'm not from Tip City. I just know someone that lives there. I'm like 35 minutes away, so I don't really know anything about the town. But how far is the jail from the sheriff's place? Sheriff's. And can I get a Mountain Dew on the way?
Clear.
What is this? What's Rocket? This better be their portal, not like Rocket Money or whatever it is. It's probably there, portal thing. I think they're just going to be driving them. Look, they're just. Oh, wait. I think I know
Hey,
where
get it
they're
on
going.
station.
Oh. Downtown right now.
Three in jail. Pulling up Sally Corner.
You think he's headed to Hilton? Wow, 10 minutes from the jail? That's crazy to have your officers that far away from the jail? No way, Jose. No, I would be like, no. I would want my officers closer to the jail because, like, that's where most of the bad people live in the jail. You know what I mean? Like, commit crimes. I would want my police officers to be able to, like, respond fast. And normally normally the people that work in police stations in jails are like, they're not like cops as far as I know. I mean, some of them are, but a lot of them are more like not cadets. They're more than that, but they're like, the training is not very much. You know what I mean? It's like, are you 18 or 21 or whatever it is? It's either 18 or 21 you have to be and be a warm body pretty much. Work in the jail. Where I live anyway. Where I used to live. Oh yeah, they probably got holding cells. Oh yeah, there they are. They just pulled in the garage.
Just stay seated. The correction staff will come out, ask you a couple questions. We'll get those off of here soon, okay?
I'll go check it.
Do you not want to get out of the car? We're here, bro. Get out. I mean, like, what's going on? Hold on. Let me get back. What's going on? Did you say no?
Just stay seated. The correction staff will come out, ask you a couple questions.
What the hell is that? Oh, look at that.
We'll get those off of here soon, okay?
So we're gonna wait for him to come out and get them.
Just got some questions for you. You need to go to the hospital for emergency care. You got any drugs, drug paraphernalia, weapons on you, or anything like that in here? Can be a felony, any contagious diseases, suicidal, expose any bed bugs, lice, or COVID. Come on out.
Oh, you're getting ready to get the lousing back.
Step back this one in. Go around the front of the vehicle. There's a gray pad on the left. Just put the full pad on it. Right. All right. Take that back separate.
We'll start putting into custody.
Okay.
Where are you going? Video 7. Where are we driving to? Where the hell is he going? Is he going to her house or at their house? Ashley's in. I don't know why they're just like driving. Is he following that car? It looks like he's following that car. Oh, there's the building right there I was in. There's the big courthouse. I know where I'm at now. Okay. I know where this is. Okay. They must have got a new jail. Maybe. Yeah, they're into the sisters.
Just stay seated. The correction staff will come out, ask you a couple questions. I'll get this off of here soon, okay?
Amen.
Just got some questions for you. You need a hospital for emergency care. You got any drugs, drug paraphernalia, weapons on you. Bring anything like that in here. Can be a felony. Any contagious diseases, suicidal, been exposed to any bed bug bites or COVID. Come on out.
Say bed bugs or COVID? Probably. If do you know if you have that, or maybe said lice, bed bugs, or COVID?
Go around the front of the vehicle. There's a gray pad on the left. Put your forehead on it.
Put your forehead on it?
Okay. Yeah, small problem.
Yeah, you just had a note with some, yeah.
Come over here. All right, and step on the platform, and wipe off, you throw the card, and on the rail, platform, you in the machine, and out of the machine, all out, right, let's do the top again. All right, no.
Yes, sir.
How rude. They don't even invite you inside before they start taking your picture and stuff. Are they taking a picture of him, or is this a machine that sees if he has like something up on him? I've seen these machines and they're newer. Do you guys know if this is for like contraband or no? Huh? My dogs are dead. They're sleeping. They're sleeping like angels. But I'm wondering if they're checking up in his, for anything.
Yep, I was like,
Was it worth it? I think this is just them driving to the scene. Like, yeah. Look at them all go. If anyone was standing out that night, they would have been like, "Oh, something's going on." They had an officer there on the scene still when I went. Like they were locked down better than I'd hoped for almost. Let me think. They were. I mean, they were about the same because they had the crime scene tape up and they had huge SUV like pointed face out, and I just waved at the cop and I was like, I'm not stopping. I was like, plus I forgot my my good tripod. So I didn't I was like, I recorded some stuff and then I showed it to you guys, and then that was it. But yeah, that's just him going over there. Let me show you guys. I'll show you guys pictures of that really pretty courthouse I went to. I'll post the video on either on here, like, or I'll do it on a short or something, but I'll post it for you guys because like the inside of it, they're remodeling it. So it's not like the greatest on the inside, but I love old courthouses and we have a ton of them in Ohio. Like they're really nice. They're really pretty. So at least, there's that for him. But yeah, look how big this thing is. It's huge. It's a big courthouse for it being such a small town. Like this was one side of it, and then this was the other side of it. And that was the side, I think maybe all four sides had the stairs. I want to know the motive too. I'm thinking it's the other woman. I heard she quit the church, but I could see that. I could see the church actually I could see them firing her in a way, like having her resign, saying, hey, we can't handle that stress coming around our church. You know what I mean? I got my parishioners to take care of. We've got all 2,000 of us in here every Sunday. 'Cause it's a huge church. I mean, I don't know how many people fit in there, but probably 2,000. They got the cops there directing traffic, I guess, on Sundays. I'm going. I was going to go last Sunday. I forgot it was Sunday. I woke up. I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, I just got to pick out my outfit. Get my church voice ready. Yeah, that's why we think she was leaving. I think she was leaving him, and I think that he did not like that because that wouldn't look good in the eyes of the church, or probably maybe just his own eyes. But he did say his wife was very pretty one time, and then he went on to say that Carrie Underwood was his favorite American Idol person, and she was like God, beautiful, great, caring, compassionate, empathetic, all the things. But his wife's really pretty. Like it was so bad, that interview. If you look up just like Caleb Fylnn American Idol interview, it'll pop right up, and it's like he's embarrassing. Oh, he's still driving, but he was driving to the house. He was the first. It was just showing the first cop on scene, but it's done in like 1 minute. So I don't remember seeing that green Astro van when I was there though. So basically, Caleb says that, I don't know, he said like two different stories. In one breath, he said he was on the couch and then he woke up and he thought he heard his daughter or something maybe getting sick because they were all sick. And so he went into their bedroom and he laid down with them. And then he said that he heard the shots, but he didn't hear the intruder coming in, like trying to get in that garage door where the big refrigerator was in front of you. You couldn't hear all that ruckus, that you were sleeping through. But you heard the gunshots and then you froze. I don't know if I'd ever admit that in my whole damn life ever. Even if it was a lie, if it was the truth. I don't know if as a man, I don't know if I'd ever be able to admit that. Be like, I froze. Knowing my wife knowing more than likely my wife didn't shoot somebody. No, she probably got shot, But he's like, no, I'll stay in bed for a little while longer. Yeah, Jen, you better see me out there. I got this case and I got the Tepe case. And if you haven't heard of Spencer and Monique Tepe's case, make sure you go and check out my playlist. That case is like just as crazy as this one, if not more. I think it's actually more. It's more. They're both, I hate it. I hate it so much here for them. But like Caleb was, I feel like Ashley's husband. Michael McKee was Monique's ex-husband, but from like 9 years ago. Like, where the hell did you come from? Right, baby girl? Usually you jump up like a bat out of hell and you just run to, your kids are safe. you know, you're in that room. I don't know. I just feel like I know there's a thing, freeze, fawn, flight. I'm usually a flighter. Like I unless I have to fight, which is usually a lot, but not really anymore. Not the last 10 years. I've been kind of chilling, you know, on that. But I'm usually a flighter, if you ask me. But if Vincent were to flight, if he were to or freeze, and that happened, he better hope that I'm with the good Lord now, because I would take him with me. I would be like, "You're going with me. Where were you?" I can see him being like with the dogs. They're being really cute. They're laying in the same bed. Oh, you can't see them because they're on this side. They're natural protectors. Yeah. That's what I said last night. I was like, they're just weird to me. And the dogs, yeah, the dogs did not like him. They knew. They were barking at him. They were like, we don't like you anymore. I hope that the girls can keep their dogs. Because I bet you that they bought those dogs for those girls for like Christmas or something. You know, like it was probably, I don't know. I could just picture that being a really cute Christmas gift. 2 little golden doodle puppies. And actually, I want golden doodles. I wanted 2, actually. I was actually in the market for 2. Do you think that I could get rid of these 2 and get those 2? I'm just kidding. I would never, Mia. I am following Corey Richins. I just haven't done any lives over it. I was actually listening to Willow's live earlier today. Yeah, they were breeders. That's so weird. Like, it's not weird to be a breeder, but it's weird that they don't have a setup to breed. Like, they don't have kennels or, I mean, that we could see anyway. They could have. We maybe just didn't see them. But normally when you're like a breeder, you have like stuff to, like, you know, I feel like to breed them. Like, don't you put them in like the same cage together and stuff and let them like do their thing? I don't know how that works. I just know that my brother's dogs got hooked one time, and then there was puppies, and me and my brother were freaking out because there was nothing we could do. And it was his, it was 2 pit bulls, American pits. So the huge ones, the really big ones. But it was like his little baby, like his little baby girl. He was like, he's getting her. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Yeah. Or maybe like, I don't know how many puppies you have at a time with golden doodles. But even if you just have 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, that's still that many more dogs on top of the 2 you have. Yeah, American bullies. Well, they weren't bullies. They weren't like this one. They were like pit bulls. They were like, I mean, that's bullies. Bullies are pit bulls too. I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to think. The dog off of Homeward Bound. Okay, so my brother's dog was the great like grandchild or something of the dog off that movie. The pit bull off of that movie. So she looked like that. She was 120 pounds. She was huge. Now he has bullies. Now he has American bullies. My nephew wanted American bullies, and whatever my nephew wants, he gets. So that's what he gets. But her name was Baby Girl, and she really was like, you put your hand on her head and she just like fall down. She was the sweetest dog. No, they're just like pit bulls, just taller, bigger, like big heads. Very very cool dogs. And yeah, and that's all I have for you guys tonight. I think that's all I got. Oh, a couple people in the neighborhood over there has a pool. I think I won't stop over. Just kidding. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, you know what? Gray Hughes is going over those girls about that were found in the suitcase. I saw that when I went to the live tab. I was like, how do you even know about that? I'm surprised because I literally didn't know that I was going to know about that. Like you know what I mean? It just happened to like pop up. Still want to talk about on the other channel, that Bradley on a Budget guy, because he's so intriguing. The frugal guy, I still want to talk to you guys about that guy, because I think that'd be pretty funny. Yeah, and I think that's all I got. Trying to see if there's anything. As far as I know, there's no updates for Nancy Guthrie. I mean, people are just out, doing their thing, dancing, TikToks. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. I know they scaled back the searches, because I know one of you guys came in and asked if there was any updates. I think they have 4 detectives on the case now. Oh, so in the beginning of the live, there was, if you weren't here, there was 2 girls in Cleveland that were found dead in 2 suitcases. And I thought I was like bringing this to the internet. Like I really did, because like I saw it on it popped up on my like For You page or something. And like, I'm been covering so many Ohio, cases. That's why I thought I was seeing it. And I was like, oh, wow, this is very interesting. Let's go over this tomorrow. But they were found near a school, and they were found in half buried graves. 2 suitcases. One of the little girls, they say, is approximate 2 little black girls. That's all they said. Approximate age of one is 8.5 to 13 years old. The other one, 10.5 to 14 years old. I'm assuming they're sisters. I'm just going to assume that. Cleveland is crazy. Yeah, it is. Cleveland's like 3 hours from me, but the man that found him was out walking his dog. They said between 8.5 and 13, and the other one was between 10.5 and 14. They said the medical examiner will be able to tell them more. And so we're waiting to hear from them. They did a press conference today. I listened to that. It was good. I know, right, Jen? I might just be like an Ohio gal, because there was another Ohio case about this couple that was like starved their kid. And I'm like, oh my goodness, Ohio has a lot going on. But there's been no reports of any missing children in the area. I'm thinking that, baby girl. And they did say that there was no signs of how they died. Like, so no immediate signs, right? So there was no, they can't tell if that bone, the bone is broke, but they could check for like gunshots and stab wounds, and none of those were on there. So the devil's in Ohio, and it ain't me. It ain't me. I could probably tell you who it is, though. Probably one of my ex-boyfriends or something out there. Just kidding. Just kidding. They do say, though, just to let everyone be a little freaked out tonight, that everybody comes in contact with somebody that is capable of committing murder in their lifetime? You're going to be side-eyeing everybody now. So, I'm hoping that tomorrow they'll do a press conference, and then I can jump on and we'll cover the press conference. I'm hoping that they do, they give us how they died. And I'm hoping that the coroner, I'm hoping the coroner does the autopsies in the morning, and then by either tomorrow night or, the following morning, they'll have the results. So. Yeah. Did you hear it earlier, David? He said, someone said something about is this a cold case? I can't remember. And he said, well, no, we still got a lot of leads to follow. Now's the time to do the work, to put in the work. What the hell y'all been doing the last month? Putting in nothing? What do you mean putting in the work? I was like, oh my gosh, 1 in 3 people? That's scary. There's a show about a cult in Ohio? I believe that. That would be kind of fun to wonder where they're at. Going undercover. Listen to me. I'm going undercover. But as for right now, I'm going to eat some Chipotle because Vincent should be coming home any minute. Let's see. I'm so hungry. I said 20 minutes or maybe less. So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys all for being here with me tonight. I appreciate it. If you guys don't mind, just hit the like button on your way out. Share it to your platforms if you'd like to share it. Follow me on TikTok. I do have another page on YouTube. It's what's my channel name? I forget. Unfiltered with Tanya. And yeah. BS every time he talks that he shouldn't talk. Why are they letting him still talk? The FBI was like, he ain't doing no more interviews. And then all of a sudden he keeps popping in here. I think He's running from the FBI to get on the TV. Oh man, him and Ashley Banfield make a good team. I can just see them two like going back and forth. But she's not with News Nation anymore. So, but thank you guys all for being here. I'll be back on tomorrow. Thank you guys again. I'll see you guys all then. Have a good night. Keep your doors locked and your windows locked and all that stuff. Bye guys.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Tonight, we're gonna let it away. Just like the sunrise, we're gonna let it away. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt.